Hello everyone, welcome to my first class in JavaScript. It will be about grammar and types. So before start I can say this one will be about basic grammar, variable, declarations, data types and literals in general. And we're going to start with the basics. So what is the basics? I will tell you a little bit about JavaScript variables, how they works. You will be just sure about it, okay? So firstly, JavaScript is case sensitive and uses the Unicode character set. So what it means, let's say you're just reading code in German. I mean, not code, but you can say your syntaxes or your grammar or your language is occurring with some different words like Latino and the different type of words, okay? You can in JavaScript. And this is sensitive. So what it means, let me show you with examples. Let's say this is basic part. Let me start basics. All right. So what it means, let's say you have a variable like that. Even you can write const. Const mean is constant, like shortly const. Okay. Foo. As you know, this is Ü in German. You can think like that. Okay. I don't want to change the language right now. So, or I can try for you. All right, through. All right, let's say this is through, and now I need to go to change it again. Yes, let's say my home, something like that. No, let's say again through, like that. So let's copy this one. All right, okay, let's say my home again. Do you know what it means? So this is case sensitive. I mean, they are not same. Both these variables are different, not same, okay? So JavaScript will never confuse when see these variables together. It will not say they are same because if you check it, it starts with letter F. This one is not upper, right? The other one is upper, as you see. So in some case, if you say console.log, let's say through this one, and put there another one console.log through like this. So by the way, put semicolon there. By the way, let's change it. My car, let's say my car, and run that and see what will happen here if it works. Mm, Run that again. It's just running, but I can't see output. Just a minute. Okay. Um, can we do for this? Here, maybe here. No. All right. Yes. And just run code in here. Yeah. As you see, it says my home and my car because they are two different variable and you can use different characters, even u, in different things. But in other languages, it will be confusing because there is that kind of Unicode character set. I mean, just they have u instead of u, right? So in English character is there, but in JavaScript, JavaScript is really perfect about it that you can write in your own language your variables. You can use that and you will never get some error. That's the way. This is first one. So through is not same as through with the big one. I mean, so this is case sensitive. In JavaScript, instructions are called statements and are separated by semicolons. Semicolons means my words end. Even let's say in English you're saying hello, my name is blah blah blah, blah, yeah, and you saying dot. Dot means that you ended your sentence. In JavaScript, same. So you're just reading your code and you're putting semicolon to say I ended my sentence. If you still put it like that, JavaScript thought that you will continue to write some codes. But if you put it, it will be ended. You can think like that, okay? So it is considered best practice, however, to always write a semicolon after a statement. Even when it is not strictly needed, this practice reduces the chances of getting into the code. This is another case. So also I can say comments or terminators or the white spaces, they're also important spaces and new line characters considered white space too in this case. So what it means, let me show you one example. I mean, I can say the source text of JavaScript gets skimmed from the left to right and then it's converted into a sequence. I mean, we are reading from left to right. And input elements which are tokens, control characters, line terminators, comments, or white spaces, all of them the same way. All right, now let's talk about comments. You already know about basics, right? So, comments. How we can write our comments there? For example, we want to add there some description, and we don't know how to do it. For example, we want to make there some inner comments into the comments, or even big comments that we need to write there many more things because we're explaining some bunch of codes there. Yeah, the syntax of comments in the same as in C++ and in many other languages. So you can use this one like we did here, right? This one. So we can write our one line code, a one line comment like that. Hello, this, let's say this is description of the mhm, of the comments. Yeah, this is one line code. But what if you want to write many more comments? You can use this way. You can put one slash like that, and after that you can put star. After star, so you just need to write your things. So in this lesson, we're gonna talk about comment, let's say basics and comments, blah blah blah. Anyway, so then you can put another story in here, and this lesson will be really excited, excited for the next lessons. Yeah. So now what can we do? As we see there, we can just put this code, just complete it. So we're just starting with start and we putting here asterisks, and after that we're just putting another asterisk that we can add many more asterisks there to put many more comments like that. Look, we can put many more asterisks like that and we can write many more comments. So it is useful when you have a lot of description. This is the way to explain comments as you see, right? This is another way. You can write your comments in this way. I hope you understand. One line comments is like that. Multi-line comments like that, as you see in here. By the way, let me put one empty space, new line, to just show you there everything. Yeah, just you need to start to comment again, or even just you need to start with the slash asterisk, and then you can just close them, and it will be just some place that people can check it that way. All right, that's amazing when you know that. So you can nest block comments. This often happens when you accidentally include asterisk slash like sequence in your comment, which will terminate the comment. Let's talk about nest comments. So you can start again with slash asterisk, and after that, you just say, hello, I'm just arbitrarily reading, okay? Life is so boring. Oh, let me write some motivation thing. Life is so good. So good. And then put a comma and just put again an asterisk with the slash. Let's say nest comments and then put asterisk and slash. All right. Did you see that? We just ended, but let's continue. So all okay and put one more like that. So it doesn't work, right? Why what do you think? Like why it doesn't work? Look, we already ended in here, this one, as you see, right? So don't confuse with that one. If you delete this, nothing will change. I'm talking about here. It's ended in here. But this is another line because they are equals each other in this case. But this one also putting there a nest comment in that way. Did you understand? Let's say you have this one too here, like that. Where is that? My God, yeah. As you see, we now have error again. So it works. So in this case, you need to break up the asterisk slash pattern, for example, by inserting a black slash. So what it means, let me write again this code. Let's delete this one. Come here. So let's get started. Let's say slash asterisk, and after that, write code in the steps. So I, let's say I can comment and then put here this again. And let's say nest comments for here. Nest comments. Okay, anyway. So then put this one right now. Okay, this is backslash mode, but first put this one, then the other one, and put now this one again. I know it looks like crazy, but it's like that. By escaping slash that this one and put this one. As you see, we just added in this way to fix things. So here we have escape backslash. This one. Sorry, here, not there, not this one, this one. If you make it like that, it's okay. But this one is just backslash, that escaping backslash. Then we can write our things. Okay. This one is just representing the this one. And we can write our nest comments in here like this way. Okay. So yeah, I hope you get it. Comments behave like white space and are discarded during speak executions. You can think like that. Let's come down. All right. Let's talk about declarations. Declarations. So declarations are important. So why? Because we have uh, something const, let, and they are different type of declarations. For example, some of them block scoped and some of them local variable, some of them read-only named constant, and it's different. But if you know how to use them, it is good because sometimes you want to make something private. You want to make some variable private to not reach out from someone. All right, let's get started with the var. So, what can we do with it? Let's come here. I will put here three declarations var let, that is const 3 type. Okay, so and I will explain you how they works. So firstly, let's get started with the var. Let's say var name equals my name is Mohammed, and put semicolon means that end to the sentence, right? This is our what? Yeah, you remember statements, right? Okay, let's say let name 2 again Mohammed. Okay, let's say const name 3, sorry, yeah, again Mohammed, like that. Okay, or even we can just put a variable there like a name and we can add each of them. But anyway, I just want to make it clear for you. So let's get started with the var. Var is variable is shortcase of the variable. Declares a variable, optionally initializing it to a value. So what it means, it is general. You can use every place, okay? Var, it is not something private that everyone can reach it, okay? When you try to use it in the iteration, in the if else conditionals, in the some scope, you can always reach and you can change it. You can change the variable. Let me show you an example. Let's say if name is, yeah, equals, let's say name 1 and change it like name 1, yeah, name 1 like that, or just say if name 1, I mean if it is true, and say name 1 equals, yeah, equals John, let's say John. Okay, in this case, if you come down and if you say console.log, and if you write name 1, what will happen, when you run that? Let's run it. Where is the run? All right. So by the way, close this one. You already work here. Yeah, in here. So run that. Not save it and run again. Yes, we can run now. John, as you see, the name changed because it is not private. Var, it's general. So it's something that you can use in everywhere. You can change it. As you see, we just change it in the if conditions, right? But you can't same thing with the const, but you can with let, but where? Only in a place. Just try. Okay, let's come down for the if. Sorry, again, name 2. Let's say if name 2, okay, name 2 equals Jerry. I don't know this kind of name is a have or not. So Jerry, right? So what about same things that we can in here? Console.log name 2, name 2. What if you run that? What will happen? Save it and run again. John, Jerry. It's changed, right? It's again changed because let is something declares a block scope local variable optionally initializing it to a value. But it works exactly in if conditions. So it's behaving like little bit like var, but not same. Okay? So what it means, we can change things in if conditionals too. Doesn't matter. But if you try same thing for the third one, for the this one, let's try. If name 3 is true, I mean it's Mohammed, then name 3 in this case has to be uh, Jordan, let's say. Now maybe Johnny. All right. So now if you say console.log name 3, see what will happen. If everything okay, if there is no technical issues, save it and run. See what will happen. Yes. What it says, can you see that? Type error, assignment to constant variable. You can't do it, guys. You can't do it because it's variable scoped, I mean block scoped. It's read only named constant. It's different than let. But let is local variable that you can use sometimes. Okay? So what it means, what we did now in here, just separate each these three topics. This one and this one, right? First one was the var, the second one is let, and the third one is const. So as you see, so what changed in here? Name 2 that we use let, and it works in here, we change it in here, for example. But what if we try to change it in here? Let's say name 2 John. Let's say John. Or uh, let's say something like that. Run it and see what will happen. It will give again same error, but let's go up. Yeah, it's changed again, right? How can it not be changeable in this case? What do you think? Let's bring a code there again. Yeah, this is our code. As you see, we change it. How it cannot be changed? What do you think about it? Do you think is there some way to stop it? Even? Do you think something like that? Or do you have any idea about it? All right. Yeah. So just you need to know what you know. Const is declares a block scope. Let me put it in here. Yeah. You can just say declares block scope. Yeah, block scope and read only named constant. Yeah. Or you can just tag it. I mean, anyway, you can just think about description about const, okay? And for let, we can say declares block scope and local variable. This is local variable, optionally initializing something, blah, blah, blah. Okay? And var, the first one is just optionally initializing the value. You can say general initializing. Okay, you can think like that. This one. Yeah, this is something that you need to know about it, okay? So we will continue with the declarations part with some steps. I will make part of the lessons to explain about variables, declaration and initialization, variable scope, variable hosting, and global variables and constants. Yeah, and after that we will continue with the second topic, data structures and types. Okay, so I will gonna add the part of um, part of the declarations. Okay. Another topics will be about part of declarations, the third one into the grammar and types. See you in another classes. We will continue with the declarations. So I'm talking about will add subtopics and will process in future classes. Yeah, we will continue with this. Okay. All right. Let's come here and just we can say like a subtopic. So we can just say declarations. Sorry. Or just, we can use now our thing. So let's come here. Yeah, we can just say declarations. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can say variables and put another. Anyway, I don't want to write 50 times this code. Back it like that. I'll add subtopics there. And then we have declaring variables. Yeah. And then we have declaration and initialization. Declaration and initialization. And we have variable scope. Yeah, here. And we have what? We have variable hoisting. Yeah. And then we have lastly two more global variables. Yeah, we can just add here global variables and then constants. Yeah, constants. Yes, that's it. And after that, we will continue with the data structure and types. Okay, let's put here this one to just understand everything. So, okay, as we said, we can say topic of topics of declarations below. Okay, we're gonna continue with it. Thank you so much for the joining. I hope you understand what I talk about for the first case. We will continue step by step for the our future classes. All right, and I believe it will be good for both of us to improve that structure. Right. So then we continue with the data structure and types, and all will be okay, guys. So thank you so much. See you in next class, next subtopics. Goodbye.